So now, as you know, probably the code also required to calculate the response spectrum load. So I already defined a static seismic load, and now I have to do dynamic loading of the response spectrum load to apply that to the building. So to do that, let's go into dynamic, and here you have response spectrum data. And let's input first the response spectrum function. So this is where you can input the response spectrum, so you can directly paste from Excel the data, but also Midas Gen has directly a database of seismic data, which is very useful. So you can simply select your code and select your parameters, click on OK, and as you see, it generates automatically the response spectrum. Click on OK. Now let's create the response spectrum load case. So my first load case is response spectrum in X direction. So okay, direction Rx. The excitation angle is 0. The scale factor is 0.125. The period modification factor is 0. Okay, I have to select the function, and let's use linear interpolation. Let's use the accidental eccentricity, and I have to check also the model combination control. But before I do that, I have to confirm the eigenvalue analysis control that I will be using. So I will use for that subspace iteration. I will check for 10 number of frequencies. So that's it. Okay. If I don't check that first, here in this window, these mode shapes don't appear. So you have to do that. And I will use the RSS model combination type. Click on OK. Click on Add. Now the second load case RY. And for this one, the excitation angle is 90 degree, and the other things are the same. So I click on Add, and I created my two subcases.